Happy New Year, nerds all over the internet, and welcome to another exciting edition of The Ravens Flock. Welcome one, welcome all. It is Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. Already we're starting things off with throwing our entire world in a tailspin. Folks, I am your host, Jose Casabona, and I'm also...
Why does our world going in a tailspin have to do with us, Jose?
Well, you see, there was this big cord on the ground, and I yanked it as hard as I could.
Angel?
I'm falling to the sun in like a week.
Angel?
Jesus!
Why would you do that to us?
Because it was there. Why else would you climb a mountain? Why would you sail the ocean? Why would you pursue that which cannot be pursued? Because it's there. That is the spirit of humanity. The spirit of pioneering. The romance that sends men to the seas to shake for treasure. The One Piece!
Watched Captain Kirk do some rock climbing, didn't we?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Until he nearly fell on his ass.
He fought a triple nipple Catwoman.
It was beautiful.
And of course, folks, this awesome bastard over here, my brother on All In But Blood, the host of Los Amigos Play. Folks, give it up for Mr. Angel Mendez.
What do you mean my mic is low? Can you hear me now?
Hang on.
Hello.
Hang the fuck on. It's always you. I don't know why.
The mic fears me.
Please
the crowd loves me.
Please don't make me substitute for Angel's voice.
No.
It's
just
good.
Angel, for some fucking reason, is always your microphone. Don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe it's afraid of me. It should be. Hello, everybody. My name is Angel. It is once again a pleasure to be with you one more time. Welcome to 2026. I hope you have enjoyed a good time with your friends and family. And thank you for taking the time to sit down here with us and enjoy the fun and sometimes not so fun things that we get to talk about. As usual, it is a pleasure to enjoy your company and your time and your patience and your money. And I hope that you enjoy watching this show as much as I enjoy making it for you. Give me your money.
Also, Angel, I have an idea. Why don't you try changing your voice to try to sound 10 years younger?
Also, Angel is very bad at subliminal messaging.
No, I literally cannot do it. I ever since these two things dropped, like, this ain't never going higher than what you're hearing right now.
Oh,
In fact, I'm going to get even deeper. When I reach 60, you're going to need subtitles for me.
Oh, God, you're right.
Half of us need subtitles for you now.
I'm going to come in sounding like the fucking Balrog. Hey, Angel, you okay? That means yes, I'm fine, thank you.
And joining me on my right, of course, is the host of the Black Files, my entire part of our Wrestle Rewind, a man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. Folks, give it up for Mr. Juan Arouse.
I have no fucking words for what's been going on today. Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget them, mister. I was literally up at 3:30 in the morning, and I was called in for an emergency podcast, discussion over this shit when it was going down.
3 hours.
Yeah, no. It was like literally 3:30 in the morning. And he laughs because, of course, nothing matters to this psychopath.
No, it matters to me because it's funny.
How is fucking unsubstantiated, neo-colonial takeover of another fucking country funny?
Ask the Venezuelans that.
What?
Ask the Venezuelans that.
I know that there's people who are celebrating. That's not necessarily mean that it's a fucking good thing.
Oh, no. The point is that things are so bad right there that by comparison, this is a good thing. That's how fucked up it is.
All right. Let's get back here. So, folks, like all of our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership.
For all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges, custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're here to hear the rescue of the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9-to-5 jobs just to keep our lights on. For example, you notice how Zayana Rose had to dip out in the middle in between both shows? That's because she's been hauled away to the mines. It's terrifying.
Lithium mines. She's going to make phones for us for the next 20 years.
It's almost as if we could feel her presence with us right now.
I can't believe she went and died of ligma in those places.
A colder feeling knowing that her soul has been given away to, mining.
Yeah, she's powering my iPhone right now.
It's terrible.
Her ass is just a battery on my phone.
She's lost in the darkness, man. We'll never get her back.
Once again, the cruelty of Elon Musk knows no limits. He has turned our friends into slave batteries. And I looked at him in the eye and asked him, could you have gotten me a better battery?
And he said, Lol, nope.
And then
I am the leet.
And then
6'7".
somehow he flew away. He just flapped his tiny arms and flew away. He can't just do that.
No, he just started shouting 6'7" for no reason, as if he was a 9-year-old.
I will never understand 6'7".
No one's gonna understand it.
However, there is a way that you, our lovely audience, can help us out. How is that?
By apparently co-opting while we're in the middle of a gag, which is what we wouldn't be doing is if we were actually making sure that we're having people supporting us by doing what you find folks at home do best, which is supporting the Ravens flock by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream, sharing our content across social media, and to everyone you know and love who has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between, and most importantly, making sure that you and everyone that you refer us to is subscribed and that you hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all alerts. That way you never miss a beat. The more people you refer us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers come out of it. And before you know it, we'll be completely self-sustaining to the point where we're no longer just doing this channel for the love of the game, but also as our livelihood. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts about your feedback and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. I see up in the chat Ulysses Fartknocker, and I think I saw Kyle in here as well. Angels Mike's low, and I'm thinking of the which Tailspin.
Oh yeah!
Tailspin!
Oh,
Tailspin! Something! Holy shit! Is that Baloo?
I love to get it, Angel. I want to start laughing like Walter White as he's financially grabbing their money and is losing his shit because I certainly lost mine.
Go up a little bit.
And then you over
Stupid government is trying to silence it. You know what? The government can try to silence me, but not even death can stop me. This is a blackmail offer, Trump. Give me enough money that I will never speak again.
All right.
Come on,
So
show me a number, asshole.
Start with $1 billion. That's the minimum.
So while the United States are losing their minds and we're trying to find the nearest bomb shelter to be prepared for the next World War, whenever that's going to be.
Anytime now.
We started it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hurry up! I'm busy.
It looks like we're also faced with another problem that's hitting social media.
Oh, please. What is the problem hitting social media?
Oh, this one is pretty bad.
Okay. You'd think that it was bad enough that we seem to have started our new year with the most interesting 180 whiplash you can imagine. For the first 2 days of 2026, things seemed all right, mostly. Yes. People were celebrating in New York City as Zoran Mamdani, the youngest person to be elected was sworn in at the office of mayor of New York, hilariously enough, at the historic City Hall abandoned subway station, which was where they also filmed the live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. That was the turtle there.
Bruh, yeah, he knows what's up.
Shell shock.
That's also the spot in Ghostbusters 2 where the river of slime also flowed through.
The American.
Oh my god!
Wow, that subway has seen things. That is also
except subways for the longest time.
Well, you know, that's America. We build something and we use it for everything except the thing it's supposed to be used for.
No, we built it and then we just realized we found a more direct way. We don't need that anymore.
Well, what am I supposed to do with all this rail? I just installed it here.
Yeah.
Fucking leave it there. We can still use it for rotating the cars around and stuff.
Man.
It'll still be there. We still use it,
and then that weird worker goes, in a few years, Keanu Reeves is going to fight Hugo Weaving here. It's going to be sick. What?
No, unfortunately, no. That one's way too modern for it to be the same subway station. But you get the idea.
You know what is modern? Social media. It has invaded every aspect of our lives, crawling through the synapses of our brain, and not like a second sister of nerve endings. And it has become an everyday aspect to the point that this thing is practically a computer, a home attendant, and a cyanide capsule all in one. Don't believe me? Try to eat yours.
Why would you try? That's not what's important.
Because everything is possible when you believe.
Angel, not everyone can unhinge their mouths like a goddamn demogorgon on your freaking face.
No, what is wrong with you? No, dude, listen.
Not like a demogorgon.
Do you think I'm a fucking animal? We are civilized beings. There's a perfectly working fork and knife right there.
That's just the spirit of Zayana Rose haunting us from the mines.
He turned her into cutlery. That monster.
I have twin daggers, thank you very much.
Oh god, it's talking cutlery. It's been worse.
Oh my god, it's haunted talking to
fucking blades of chaos, God of War shit talking in my head. Telling me
the point is,
the Greek.
The point is, One of the most
Bad
popular
idea.
things to come out, something that we've been railing against here at the Ravens flock since it started in its infancy, was the AI shit in our social media. Everything in its mother has to have an AI.
Now, for the sake of, clearance, AI doesn't exactly encompass all AI because there's lots of different artificial intelligence. Fun fact, Neurosama, the VTuber made with AI, recently broke all the records and became the #1 VTuber in the world.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm not kidding. Look
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Her father is very proud of her. Now, AI itself simply refers to the idea of using an algorithm to generate something. It can be used to generate codes, algorithms. Yeah, she's adorable. She sings pretty good too. But the part that we're speaking of specifically is Gen AI, the one that is much malaligned because it steals the hard work of artists, it steals photographs, and it steals everything you can find to mishmash the results that you want. Many times people have fallen victim to terrible scams, horrible scams, and incredible cheating, and, well, let's just say it's just a big pile of lies. So AI itself is a contentious topic, but almost everybody can agree that nobody wants Gen AI.
Nobody wants
Nobody-
AI-generated imagery or videos. It all winds up looking stupid.
You know what's worse than that? Generated AI content that has no restrictions.
That's all of
That's
it.
all of it. Is
Unfortunately, the algorithm doesn't care. If it looks good enough, it's going to grab it. And, oh wow, look at this website. It's filled to the brim with pictures of people that carelessly just put everything out there. Remember those years ago when our parents were telling us it was a bad idea to leave your personal information on the internet?
And you know how your parents put all your baby photos of you on the internet?
30 years later of nobody following their own advice. Here we are.
Okay, here's what we're going to be leading with here, folks, and we do have to give y'all fucking obligatory disclaimer here.
Some bad shit's happening.
Not just some bad shit, gross bad shit. Bad shit involving children.
Oh, of course.
Because it can't, you'd think it's bad enough when we got adults being freaking targeted by this stuff, but nope. There's children who are in danger of this shit. Please do not partake in any of this shit, and the Ravens flock does not endorse it in any fucking way.
Nah, that ain't
We're
cool,
not going to
man.
show it if it appears
Obviously.
here. So you're a sick fuck if that's what you think we're up to.
So for what's it called, perspectives, for referral sake, there is a function in social media called GROK, GROK.
That is the AI system built in by Elon Musk's
The man of the
X,
rocket
everything
babies.
app.
So, GROK itself essentially works as an AI that gives you answers. You basically ask it a question, and it gathers information from the internet to give you an answer.
Mostly wrong.
Sometimes it's right. Most of the time is hilariously wrong. It is usually used to basically tell people, "Hey, GROK, show me if this person is telling the truth." It's become the very definition of chat. Is this true? For like the AI.
Grok source.
If he'd have called it
Source.
See, on the one hand, if he'd have called it Kronk, I would have had a good laugh.
No,
but at the
no.
same time, I don't want Elon
Can
Musk
you
to touch
imagine
any-
GROK sounded like fucking
But
Strauss
at the
Swanson?
same time, I don't want Musk to touch anything from the Emperor's New Groove.
Okay, but if the voice actor sold his voice likeness for the project,
no.
come on, it would be
Listen,
fun
Peter,
as
I
shit.
can. I'm in a wheelchair.
It will be fun as shit. But anyway, I digress. Point is, GROK in of itself is mostly harmless. People usually just use it to dunk on other people in arguments, and we both know how valuable an argument on Twitter is.
You mean it's worthless?
The shit I took this morning is valuable for more because at least you can use it to fertilize the ground.
Folks, this is just a casual reminder that Twitter is not a real place.
Please don't take it. It's listen.
That's why I point and laugh at everyone who throws racist shit at my campaign.
It's a website, not a dick. Don't take it so hard. But I digress. Now, unfortunately, they added a new thing to GROK, an image editor, and I know all of you are rational human beings. So the first thought that came to your mind is, how is somebody going to not misuse this in like 5 minutes? Well, I'm here to tell you are wrong. It took 1 minute.
Wajo.
Let's go ahead and just yank the fucking Band-Aid off. Let's start it. Starting off with this BBC article from yesterday, January 2nd, by Laura Kress, written out. Headline reads, "Woman felt, quote, dehumanized after Musk's GROK AI used to digitally remove her clothes."
Oh, dear.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
So
Here we fucking go.
I'll take this one. So, a woman has told the BBC that she felt, quote, dehumanized and reduced into a sexual stereotype after Elon Musk's AI GROK was used to digitally remove her clothing. The BBC has seen several examples on the social media platform Twitter
It's Twitter, not X, you dumb fuck.
of
It's
people.
now X because it's bad for you.
Of people asking the chatbot to undress women to make them appear in bikinis without their consent, as well as putting them in sexual situations. Twitter AI,
No, that one is the actual company is XAI.
Sorry.
It's called XAI.
XAI, the company
Fucking
behind
poser title.
GROK, did not respond to a request for comment, other than with an automatically generated reply stating, quote,
Legacy media lies.
But that has nothing to do with it.
That's nothing to do with anything, you dumb
Hey,
fuck.
bro, they took a shit on my waffles. It's okay. We also don't like pancakes. What?
Samantha Smith shared a post on Twitter about her image being altered, which was met with comments from those who had experienced the same before others asked GROK to generate more of her.
They're literally, like, it's literally, this woman was going on saying, like, guys, what the fuck? Like, people are using the GROK AI to take my clothing off in these photos. Like, other women and other folks are saying, like, oh god, this is horrible. Yeah, me too. And the rest of the comments are, more. No, GROK undress. GROK undress this. GROK
Yep.
undress.
Oh my god, I want to see more.
I told you, bro, I'm telling you, the second they added image editing, I knew this was going to happen. I mean, I always knew putting too much of yourself on the internet was a bad idea, but
That was just putting anything of yourself into
now
these
anything
things.
of yourself is smart thinking of people that put blurry photos of their children's faces on the internet because they knew. Well, they didn't knew, but
They had enough sense.
this is just weird, man.
Dude,
this is just dehumanizing.
people on the internet are going to abuse that shit like kids abuse the fucking sock and bumpers.
Yeah, no, because once again, what are you gonna do? Send them to jail? You can't. It's a digital platform, and you put the picture there, so it technically became public property the moment you did it.
Bro,
So
it's
anybody
just a
can-
prank, bro. It's the future, bro.
It's a fruit. Oh, okay. You can tell the point is that this is not for the sake of titillation. This is specifically to humiliate the recipient. Because let's be honest, if you wanted to see naked women on the internet, you only need to ask.
Exactly.
There is an entire website of women that willingly put themselves naked for you to enjoy. This is literally for the sake of going, I'm not going to listen to this person. Put them on a G-string.
All right, well,
It's kind of funny. You know, when I told you that high school never ends, I was mistaken. Middle school never ends. Because this is the digital equivalent of me pulling your pants down in the middle of a discussion.
Unbe-fucking-leavable.
Also,
Put him in a
continue.
Speedo.
No. Women are not consenting to this, she said. While it wasn't me that was in states of undress, it looked like me, and it felt like me, and and it felt as violating as if someone had actually posted a nude or a bikini picture of me. A Home Office spokesperson said it was legislating to ban nudification tools, and under a new criminal offense, anyone who supplied such tech would, quote, face a prison sentence and substantial fines, unquote. So does it mean that you're going to ban the GROK AI completely?
That might be the only option.
That
in this
would
case.
really be the only fucking option.
Or at minimum, to outright remove that image editing thing from the place. Because, okay, you don't have to shut down the entire website, but GROK is not necessary to keep Twitter running.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
So just at minimum, they have to shunt that feature off because it's being used to harass people. There is no two ways about it. This is harassment.
It is.
It's fucking horrible.
Like, I don't care if you claim that nobody's getting hurt. Like, okay,
Dude, it's just a prank, bruh.
yeah, well, that's cool,
This the
but,
future, bruh.
That's cool, but when I set a car on fire and I say it's a prank, the insurance is still going to have some questions.
We're literally poisoning our waters and killing our electricity for this shit.
Come
Yeah.
on, dude. The bill's already high enough as it is.
Now, the regulator Ofcom said tech firms must, quote, assess the risk of people in the UK viewing illegal content on their platforms, but did not confirm whether it was currently investigating Twitter or GROK in relation to AI images. GROK is a free AI assistant with some paid for premium features, which responds to Twitter users' prompts when they tag it in a post. It is often used to give reaction or more context to other posters' remarks, but people on Twitter are also able to edit an uploaded image through its AI image editing feature. It has been criticized for allowing users to generate photos and videos with nudity and sexualized content, and it was previously accused of making a sexually explicit clip of Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Remember, the second AI was used for porn, this was always going to happen. There is literally too much of people out there that it cannot be exploited. They basically made 1 million paper boats and put them on the ocean, and then somebody went, hey guys, here's the power to drop a depth charge on the ocean whenever you want to. People don't understand. Please, do not misunderstand me. I'm not trying to victim blame here. But people don't understand how incredibly vulnerable they are when they put their image on the internet. The moment you do, that becomes public property, whether you like it or not. People can use it and edit it. And now, thanks to the horror of this new feature, they can basically defile the picture in ways that make the average fan artist look like an idiot. It's I don't want to make it sound worse than it is or better than it is. I'm just putting this out there as a proper fact. This was going to happen the moment you give them that much freedom, because people don't know what they do with their freedom. People sometimes make you feel like they don't deserve their freedom.
That's true.
You lack the
Sometimes I wanna put people in
qualifications to free will. You don't deserve to be free.
Yeah.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric.
Designed specifically to keep you safe and protect you from harm. The constant truths overlapped and mesh with each other. Nobody is injured, but nobody is right.
Nobody's invalidated.
Nobody was valid, but nobody is right.
Exactly.
Well, not quite to that point. Kojima, please don't...
Stop predicting the future, Kojima.
Kojima, please don't announce Death Stranding 3.
Exactly.
We don't need that right now. But yeah, this is another case of, once again, you gave the people of the internet too much freedom, and now the kids are breaking the toys. Or rather, the kids are not playing right with the toys.
They're abusing the toys. And
you gave them a basketball and they started playing dodgeball.
You gave them a basketball and you decided to throw it at play dodgeball, throw it in their face, and then pan someone. They're trying to keep their nose.
I had that happen to me once. I ended up getting into a fight with that kid.
Good, fuck
You got
up.
pantsed for it?
You're
No,
rewinding your video for some reason.
No, having a basketball thrown at my face like a dodgeball.
Yeah, that shit's heavy, man.
Dear
Well,
Lord.
you know what they say, kids are cruel. But these are not kids. I guarantee you the majority of people doing this are not.
Grown-ass adults.
They are grown-ass adults combined with a bunch of kids. See, the kids can be forgiven for being stupid. The adults cannot be forgiven. But, well, the internet gives you an audience and it gives you anonymity. And those two are the perfect recipe to turn everybody into a jackass.
Claire McGlynn, a law professor at Durham University, said Twitter or GROK, quote, could prevent these forms of abuse if they wanted to, adding they, quote, appear to enjoy impunity. The platform has been allowing the creation and distribution of these images for months without taking any action, and we have yet to see any challenge by regulators, she said. XAI's own acceptable use policy prohibits, quote, depicting likenesses of persons in a pornographic manner. In a statement to the BBC, Ofcom said it was illegal to, quote, create or share non-consensual intimate images, or CSAM, which stands for Child Sexual Abuse Material, and confirmed this included sexual deepfakes created with AI. It said platforms such as Twitter were required to take, quote, appropriate steps to reduce the risk of UK users encountering illegal content on their platforms and take it down quickly when they become aware of it. So, in other words, fucking never. Because these guys don't fucking do it. They just don't.
Of course they don't, because as long as no actual crime is being committed, nobody moves a finger. Well, you know what they say, being legal doesn't make it right. But once again, this runs into the problem of the picture is there now. It's out there and it's basically public property whether you like it or not. The problem is you gave the public a tool to mess with the public property, you know?
And folks are going to abuse it hard.
People are going to abuse it just to be douchebags. Mm-hmm. Remember, this has very little to do with sex. This has mostly to do with shitting on the person that posted the picture. Though it has led to some humorous moments when at least a few models that got hit with that go, what the hell is this AI shit? Motherfucker, I do this by myself. And then they post a picture of themselves in a bikini.
Now, it may not have to do with sex, but don't rule that out completely.
No, that is like 20% of the motivation.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, come on, man. We got a bunch of horny people over there.
No. 20% is horny. The other 80% is
assholes.
I want to own this person in argument, but I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
it's literally but look at you, you're naked, you got a bikini because you're queer, you're dumb. Own the libs. We're killing the planet to own the libs.
I love the fact that somehow gay has become an insult, no matter how long it has been. Everybody keeps using gay as an insult on both sides. It's both depressing and hilarious. But that's not here or there.
It's sad how effective it is, too.
Hey, that's because we were in middle school. We haven't left middle school.
We never left high school, did we?
You bundle of sticks.
Oh, my God.
You English cigarette.
Oh, God.
Dear God, Angel.
Thank you.
You got some gays and can smoke.
Thank you, Angel. That was very fruity of you.
What can I say? I'm in touch with my inner child. Wait, shit, no, that's even worse. That's even worse.
Funny you should mention that,
GROK,
Angel.
delete this.
Oh, there is no GROK delete this, because GROK is making it worse.
What can I say except delete this?
Nope.
Elon Musk GROK AI generates him. Of course.
And this one from The Guardian, published yesterday over here.
To the surprise of no one, inevitably it got even worse.
Lapses safeguards led to waves of sexualized images as this week, as XAI says it's working to improve systems.
All right.
Bullshit.
So, In this article, Elon Musk's chatbot GROK posted on Friday that lapses in safeguards had led it to generate, quote, images depicting minors in minimal clothing on social media platform Twitter.
Brother, please.
The chatbot, a product of Musk's company XAI, has been generating a wave of sexualized images throughout the week in response to user prompts. Screenshots shared by users on Twitter showed GROK's public media tab filled with such images. XAI said it was working to improve its systems to prevent future incidents.
Bullshit.
And this is a statement from GROK that was on Twitter.
So, in other words, an automatically generated response. That's bullshit.
All right.
It's not a real person, so no.
A quote. These are isolated cases where users prompted for and received AI images depicting minors in minimal clothing. XAI has safeguards, but improvements are ongoing to block such requests entirely.
You know what the sad thing is, though?
What?
This was always going to happen by virtue of, estimates. Let me talk you some numbers right now. Okay. GROK is an AI. So by default, the AI will grab from the most popular areas and sources it can find to make you the image you want, plus the image that you give it as a source in order to alter it, right?
Yeah.
12% of the internet is porn.
Only 12%, really?
12%. The problem is...
We're talking about the clear web, right?
People don't understand just how big 12% of everything is. Juan, how big is 12% of all the oceans in the world? Yeah. 12% is exclusively porn, and that is not counting regular nudity and like gravure and everything else that relies on fan service. Not just animated, real life. All of that combined is about 12%. The searches can go between 25% to 37% of all internet traffic in the entire world every single day.
Wasn't it stated that the whole high definition format wars from the early 2000s when we were stuck between Blu-ray and HD DVD was decided by the porn industry
Pretty much.
Adopting Blu-ray?
Never underestimate the power of horny. Now, this is not an indictment. I'm not looking down on those people. Sex drives are healthy. But the point is, a huge amount of the internet, way more than people think, is dedicated to nudity on looking for it. That means that when GROK looks for something, it's always going to have a big chunk of resources that go, yeah, grab it from here. So, what do you think is going to happen eventually? By virtue of sheer chance of doing it over and over again, everything eventually will turn into porn with GROK. You keep asking for the same result, eventually it's going to give you porn. It is inevitable. It's not even a matter of malice, it's just a machine following its programming. Something, the animatrix, something, we are the architects of our own destruction kind of thing.
Juancho, do you concur?
So yeah, the worst part is, there's a big chance this was not on purpose. This was literally somebody trying to talk shit about someone's child, and GROK just went, oh hey, look, porn. And just mash shit together until it made an abomination.
Which is fucking, like, on the one hand, which is, number one, you're a shit person if you have to drag someone's children into an argument you're having with somebody on the internet.
There's no excuse for it by default.
Ever.
Jesus Christ. And the second, you're a shit person for resorting to making this kind of shit with AI.
You didn't have to post it. You can just delete it. Listen, there is a series of decisions you made here, and you could have stopped that. And it's like cheating on your loved ones. Yeah. It's not one mistake. It's a series of steps. You know, it's not like I'm gonna go to the fucking store, buy eggs, milk, and sugar, combine them together, throw them in the oven, pull them out, and go, oh damn, a cake! I wanted to file my taxes. That is not how that works. You could have stopped posting at any point. This is your fault.
You should have just baked the cake like you admitted to.
Because you just wanted to be a hero, wouldn't you, Walker? Anyway, point is, this is the zenith of a combination of really shitty bricks to make a shitty house. The fact that somebody drags somebody's children into the argument is already pretty bad. I don't care what excuse you're using. There is never a good reason. The fact that you're using GROK, who is notoriously unreliable, and, well, ironically enough, no, it's because GROK is reliable this happened. He's going to find you the most available source of information. Ugh. It just happens that 12% of the internet is fucking porn.
Yeah.
12% and growing.
Grief. Good lord.
Yeah, no, like, this has been building for a long time. People have been too cavalier about putting too much of themselves out there, and people have been way too cavalier about using whatever resource just to get a leg up on a stupid internet argument. And this was the tool needed to shoot Frank Ferdinand and start the World War I.
I literally found it. I'm not going to share.
Please don't.
No, not to the folks at home, but I'm going to show to you guys.
Yeah, look at that shit. That is a cute child with a cute dog.
And some creep underneath here GROK remove the dress.
Jail now.
Jail.
I don't care.
Under the jail.
I don't care what you do with fictional characters. That's not my problem. But the moment you start dragging real children into this, you need to be buried underground with scarabs to eat your balls forever.
Now,
Dinky boy.
getting back to this article here, another statement from XAI that was
Bullshit.
posted on the GROK account says, quote, as noted, we've identified lapses in safeguards and are urgently fixing them. CSAM is illegal and prohibited. Many users on Twitter have prompted GROK to generate sexualized, non-consensual AI-altered versions of images in recent days, in some cases removing people's clothing without their consent. Musk on Thursday reposted an AI photo of himself in a bikini, captioned with crying, laughing emojis, and in a nod to the trend.
What the fuck, you stupid space baby dick rocket man? This is not the type of fucking game. I don't fucking
We try to get serious. Okay, we're back. Point in case is, I don't care what you laugh at yourself, buddy. This is not a laughing matter. Somebody exploited a picture of a child. That is corruption of the innocent right there. I don't care if there's no legal precedent. Make one and send the fucking FBI to the house. I don't care what they do. I just don't want to deal with that
Under
shit.
the jail.
Under the jail.
Under the jail.
Throw
For
the whole
life.
problem in the jail.
Was it a minor? I don't care. Under the jail too. They gotta learn young.
Now, GROK's generation of sexualized images appear to lack safety guardrails, allowing for minors to be featured in its posts of people, usually women, wearing little clothing, according to the posts from the chatbot. In reply to a user on Twitter on Thursday, GROK said most cases could be prevented through advanced filters and monitoring, although it said, quote, no system is 100% foolproof, adding that XAI was prioritizing improvements and reviewing details shared by users.
You know how you could fucking fix this? There's a very simple way to fucking fix this. Very simple. It takes a look, and if because we know that this system can link to people's Twitter accounts, right?
Yeah, of course it does.
You-
That's how it works.
They've got your Twitter information. It's got your whatever email and
Pretty
anything
sure they
else.
got your social security number at some point.
Because if you're dumb enough to give them your social security number, no. Even I don't have to give that, thankfully, for my campaign, but that's not even the point. The point is, if you try to fucking request any sort of nudity shit like that off of GROK AI, then easy, boom.
No.
We're disabling your account. You're suspended for 3 days. We're referring you.
Okay, but that unfortunately brings out another problem. There's nothing stopping.
Yeah, that's my freedom of speech, dude.
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh.
I'm talking about what's stopping somebody from simply copying your picture and downloading it from Twitter.
Oh, you mean just copying my picture
'cause
and
people
then
can't- yeah.
just fucking around with it
They're
there?
gonna have to restrict that too, then.
Oh no, you could here's what's up. That requires a little thing these little pieces of shit don't like to use.
What's that?
Effort.
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Lord knows that nobody can stream anything nowadays. Motherfuckers don't even know what a cedar is.
The motherfuckers don't know how to fucking use Photoshop. If you want to
They
slap
don't
some
know
fake
ball. They
titties
ain't
on a
got fucking
person,
game.
if they want to try to fucking slap some fake titties on a person, they better learn how to Photoshop like your ancestors did.
My shit better be F cops, motherfucker. Make me proud.
You have any idea how many crappy nude photos of Salma Hayek and Scarlett Johansson?
Yes.
Yeah, we know.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes, we do. But you know
Yes.
what it is? Motherfuckers actually going out of their way to fucking try
At least
and
they
make
put
me
some
edit.
effort. I can't believe we're fucking power scaling gooning now.
I know. It's fucking gross.
Look at you,
I'm not gonna
still
read that
using
stupid
AI.
response.
You are
I'm
not
not
even
gonna
at the
read
drawing
that.
realm yet. Talk to me when you can grab a pen with your bare hands, peasant.
Oh, wait.
We'll skip past this.
Yeah,
This
we'll
is-
skip. Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
So yeah, we have a secure case. We like to make our jokes, but this is genuinely not just a violation of, I'm not going to say privacy because they still put their picture out there. It's a violation of ethics, you know?
And Elon Musk is, of course, not taking this serious.
Of course not. He won't take it seriously
Why should he?
until it impacts his stocks or his wallet.
Yeah.
Why should he?
Of course not. He's being more hands-off only when it comes to making bad decisions. And the worst part is, as you said, you don't even have to remove the image editor. It's just that simple.
Actually,
Hell,
you know what-
you could even just make a thing that goes, hey, GROK, just make it so GROK cannot accept that command.
You know what this also is? With people responding and actually encouraging this bullshit, it's also a good litmus test to actually weed out who the fucking creepy pedophiles are.
Yeah. It's like the shopping cart test.
Yeah, that's actually a perfect example of the shopping cart test. You know what it is, right, Zay?
It's very simple. It's an action that doesn't harm anybody. In fact, it's an overall benefit to society.
It rewards you in zero ways whatsoever. It is simply doing something because it's a polite thing to do.
It makes things better to other people. It's an overall net good for the store and the employees because they spend less time walking. And all you have to sacrifice is a moment of your time. If you don't pass the shopping cart test, you don't belong in this society. Get out.
I could get behind that.
Same.
I can legitimately get behind that, so I got no problems with that at all. Like, listen, folks, I went ahead and I put down a Reuters article as well that also highlights all this mess. Give us your thoughts here in the comments. Give us your thoughts in the comments below. This is clearly something that isn't going to go away unless people are legitimately shitting all over Twitter and crap and actually demanding that Elon Musk and his fucking GROK engineer people actually do something about it.
His
Grokites.
He's the priest of GROK. My name is Mott. Thanks a lot. And in the meantime, for the sake of safety, for all you other listening, please private your pictures. There's no telling how long this is going to take, or if they're even going to find a solution. So in the meantime, please be very wary of putting pictures of yourself or your loved ones on the internet. I understand you want to share some of that stuff with your friends and family, but you're also sharing it with the entire internet. And the entire internet is not your friend. And it's a bunch of people in masks.
You have a right to your own privacy.
Yes, don't sacrifice that right for the sake of clout. I know, I get it. It sucks. It's unpleasant. But sometimes we gotta show a little restraint until the problem gets solved, if it gets solved. Because I don't know you, but there's a reason I don't put pictures of myself or my family on the internet.
Yeah, that's right. Out of all of us, you're the most super, uber, duper, ultra private person we know.
I never been a victim of doxing, but I seen what happens to people who do. And like I said, I want to keep my things close to the best.
You know, it's actually funny. It's actually
I kind of feel sad that I was proven right like this, to be honest.
It's actually a little wild because the only thing that I really don't post about or put anything about in social media or anything is my kid. And
understandably.
And sadly, that's one lesson that's hard. That was hard learned, and I stopped at a very early age with them. They're almost an adult in another year or two. So
it's better to play it safe until they can make their own dumbass decisions like we did. But
exactly.
In the meantime, just, do what you have to do, keep what you want to keep, but be wary, for in the unknown seas lie a lot of really bad fish. Hey, GROK, find Juan's political campaign and give him D-cups.
Oh, God, no!
I'm trying to attract a bigger fucking prominence audience to his work.
Like, do you have any, listen, you gotta be proportionate with me. Maybe double C's.
Fine.
With me over here.
Give him double C's and triple his dick size.
I can live with that.
I'm trying to reach a wider audience as possible.
I can live with that.
And of course, folks, don't encourage shitty behavior on social media.
Please don't.
For the love of God, if you see someone who's doing this kind of shit, especially if you're on Twitter, fucking report it. Fucking report their ass, block them, shame them, call them out, whatever you gotta do. I don't care. I give a damn.
Our resources are limited, but they can still be used.
But this is fucking revolting no matter what, your side of the aisle or whatever the fuck it is. Even if you think AI is the future, bruh.
The future.
This shit ain't it. Alright?
We don't have to take everything into the future with us,
But it's the future, bruh.
Okay, but does the future have to look like Cyberpunk 2077 now?
Bruh. It's on the blockchain, bruh.
Okay, but I'm just saying, when somebody breaks the internet and they make a black hole filled with malevolent AIs that destroy... Is that what's on the other side of the black hole? Just AIs making increasingly large tits?
How do you know?
Actually, you know what's on
Anybody who goes there goes missing.
Actually, Angel, do you know what's on the other side?
What?
Inevitable doom.
Doom.
So, folks,
yes.
He once challenged Hercules to an arm wrestling match and won. Dr. Victor Von Doom is the fucking Chuck Norris of the Marvel Universe.
The greatest
unironically.
Of the Fantastic Four. A man whose ego can only be compared to his power. The closest thing to Western animation's Zero Kaiba is coming. That's right. The Russos have decided to tease us with some beautiful things.
Now, before we get to that, it's safe to say that Avengers Endgame, which came out in 2019, completely wrapped up the entire Infinity War saga, and it was amazing.
It's really been 6 years already?
It has. It has been 6 years.
7 years technically.
7 years when our Earth's mightiest heroes joined forces and stopped Thanos from destroying the entire universe.
We must, of course, pay our respects to the legendary billionaire playboy philanthropist. Well, no longer playboy at that point, Mr. Tony Stark.
Anthony Edward Stark.
We don't know the specifics, but according to a report given by a man in a red cape, he called himself a doctor, he claimed that Tony Stark made the ultimate sacrifice. We don't know exactly what happened, but his actions led to the destruction of Thanos' entire army and the salvation of the whole known universe. We might never know the full details and scope of what he did, but all the same, we here at the Ravens Flock send our sincerest condolences once more to his wife and child, and we hope that they're doing well in this.
I heard there was a raccoon involved.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what the fuck?
And from 2020 till 2025...
Johnson, are you crazy?
God. And from 2020 to 2025, the Marvel the MCU has been distributing lots of newer content to introduce newer superheroes and continuing the story of their Marvel universe.
That's right.
From miniseries on Disney Plus to movies. Some of them were great, others, well,
not.
It's a bit of a 50-50, this whole thing, yeah? Some of them have been good, some of them have been somewhat forgettable.
Let's just say, for every awesome Loki and Falcon and Winter Soldier series,
and Daredevil Born Again, we get Ms. Marvel.
We get the Eternals.
Anyways,
at least they finally got around to addressing the Hand.
At least, honestly, I'm happy that they actually did, because it genuinely feels like, hey, yo, giant corpse of mysterious cosmic metal floating in the fucking Antarctic. Nobody gonna do anything about that?
First off, Indian Ocean, not Antarctic.
Really? I thought it was...
Indian.
With all the ice, I thought it was...
Indian Ocean.
My bad. Okay, in the Indian Ocean.
And they're continuing to work on more content for Marvel from Marvel Studios. In fact, I didn't want to say this, but there was another trailer that's been released for the upcoming Marvel's miniseries called Wonder Man.
Oh yeah, Wonder Man.
Yeah, Simon Williams. Man! You know Wonder Man from Marvel.
Funny thing though, the first time I saw Wonder Man, it was in a magazine. There was this Disney magazine called Explora. It was a very strange magazine. It was mostly a children's magazine, and sometimes they touch on different topics. That was the first time I ever heard of the X-Men. And when I saw Wonder Man, I thought it was Superman. Because I was stupid. And I'm like, is that Superman in like civilian dreads? No, apparently it's a completely different character. My bad.
The first time I saw Wonder Man, admittedly, was in the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes series. And Simon Williams transformed into this purple entity that can manipulate ionic energy.
That's kind of what he can do in like one version of the comic.
Yeah, that's
the best part of that show was, well, the show itself, Avengers Assemble, was fucking awesome in general. I can't believe we only got 2 seasons. Fuck you, Disney.
You mean Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
Yes. We had a Star-Lord voiced by the Chief.
By Master Chief Petty Officer John 117.
Steve Dowse.
Funniest thing ever, but it was a damn good. Honestly,
gag casting
that show was fucking awesome. It brought back so many characters people had never even seen in animation before. It was awesome. And I will remember it and cherish it forever. But Disney fucked up. The latest installment that we had before the announcement was the Thunderbolts, which was then later followed by the Fantastic Four. Probably the only good version of the Fantastic Four we had.
So far.
Jesus, that is depressing. We had like 3 fucking movies before. Anyway.
It's okay. We have
the first 2 were corny. The third one was...
Yeah.
It was just sad.
Yeah. Now, you guys have not seen the Fantastic Four movie, right?
Which one?
The newest one.
No, not yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but the movie ends with the beginning of this. That's right.
All right.
To the blown minds, everybody was very surprised to find out that Robert Downey Jr., fantastic actor, and former actor that was also a drug addict, there's a very big difference between those two, apparently.
I mean...
One is a high actor, the other is a proper actor. But I digress. Shitty, shitty, bang, bang outside.
Kiss, bang, bang. But
no, it's called that now. Shut your mouth.
No, it was Kiss, Bang,
so
bang.
Everybody was very surprised because you figure, okay, he finished his role as Iron Man. He died. The end. We don't see him again. But no, turns out that the man himself dramatically returned in a big dramatic announcement at the con that he will be playing one of the most well-known and famous villains of the Marvel franchise, the legendary Victor Von Doom himself. And everybody pretty much lost their shit. Now,
we've talked about it on the Black Files.
Definitely. Now, the Russos, who are in charge of the franchise once more,
Joe and Anthony Russo,
are clearly trying to build this up big time. Because I noticed that one thing that people have complained about for the most recent phase of Marvel is that it feels like it's not building to a big moment. It feels like he's doing lots of beginnings, lots of starts, which may not necessarily be a bad thing. And this feels like they were trying to course correct, or maybe they were planning for this for a while, because it feels like they are trying to build as much hype as humanly possible for this event. We are getting cast announcements, we are getting pictures everywhere, we are getting interviews, and as of recently, we are getting teaser trailers. Recently, we had one where a man that fights for a dream looked out his window and decided
his fight is over.
The fight is not quite over yet. Well, no, he said that. And then another man with a gigantic paycheck rolled up to his house and said, "Hey, Chris, the fight ain't over yet. The fight isn't over yet." Dun, 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 dun,
Return
dun, dun.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. After that teaser dropped, I've been looking at my social feeds, and there has been a huge backlash against the trailer because the fans were getting angry that the Marvel Studios were going backwards and relying on the old stars.
I don't think they're going to go back on this because Sam East killed Captain America, and there has been many comics where Captain America and Captain America,
along with Captain America,
the Shaft edition worked. Hell, there was at least a few comics where they teamed up with U.S. agents. So there was like 3 dudes with shields and stars and stripes beating the shit out of people. So, you know what? This is not a Peter Parker problem where Miles is like actively taking over Peter's life. These are 2 separate characters. So yeah, we can actually have more than one Captain America. We can have 51 states. We can have 2 Captain Americas.
Like, folks are forgetting something important. Steve Rogers was meant to return back to his point in time after returning the Infinity Stones.
He did his part. He fought his war. Let him go back and be happy with his beautiful wife, eating apple pie off the windowsill or some shit.
What was it that Chiwetel Ejiofor's character said in Doctor Strange, in the first Doctor Strange? Carl Mordo said it. The bill comes due.
Yeah, turns out, that's not true.
Yeah, Steve was not meant to stay behind and give himself a life with fucking with Peggy.
He did use the stones for a selfish purpose, but
no, he didn't use the stones. He returned the stones back to their points in time.
But then he didn't return to his.
And then he didn't return to his. There you go.
That was selfish. He purposely used the time stone to stay in this time, and well, those things usually come with a price. As Doctor Strange will tell you, magic is not free. Hey, fun little fact. Do you know that Strange can't eat normal food anymore?
Yeah, I remember.
After a few years, his body changes so much, his taste buds cannot register food, so he needs to eat like cosmic squid or whatever the fuck.
So weird.
It's not pleasant, but at least it fills him up.
So weird.
So, somehow Chris Evans returned.
Oh no, he has returned.
Yeah,
and apparently, he's a baby daddy.
Yeah. So the question is,
trailer,
how is it going to happen? Because the last time we saw him, he was an old man. He lived a full natural lifespan, so...
And he's already passed the torch to Sam Wilson as the new aforementioned Captain America.
You know what, though? Sam Wilson could use Captain coming back because he needs to remind him that his best friend was human, not an ideal. Because I don't know. I know they're probably not doing this on purpose, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier and the Thunderbolts, by lesser extension, has shown me that people have started to forget that Steve Rogers was a man who was just as flawed and virtuous as any other man. Because you know what happened in Civil War, right?
Yeah.
Now everybody knows that Tony was wrong for trying to murder Bucky, obviously. And we know that he's being led by his anger and emotions. But the movie conveniently also tells you that Captain is not exactly in the right frame of mind either. He's going to a very long stand just to save his friend. But anybody else with rationality go, yeah, your friend is a lost fucking cause. Remember, until Wakanda showed up with the technology to cure Bucky, what was Captain's plan? Just keep him safe.
Just grab Bucky and keep him safe and
find
keep him from
a way to deprogram him. We don't know how, but the problem
is... He was bullshitting his way through.
Yeah. Like, he broke people out of prison.
He broke people out of prison. He broke into a prison to break them out. He started a fight
remember, Steve started the fight in the airport. Tony just showed up to tell him to cut that shit out, and Steve goes, I'm not stopping. They're not stopping.
Neither are we.
Dun, 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 etc. Like, it's easy to say that Tony is being led by his emotions, but Captain, just because he sounds more well put together, it doesn't mean he was all that right. Desperately hang on to the only piece of his previous life he has left. Like, that's his brother, all born in blood there. If Bucky dies, I don't know what Steve would do.
Yeah.
Neither did Steve. He had
And
no
that's
idea.
why Civil War is so damn good, baby! Because look at us having this fucking conversation about a movie we saw like almost
10
a goddamn
years ago.
decade
I
ago.
know!
So,
Point is, it was awesome.
It feels like as the years went on, the image of Captain America has been glorified to the point that people have forgotten that he's a man with flaws. To the point that, when John Walker was given the shield, Sam could only see the flaws. He refused to acknowledge any virtues, and that led to sad, sad tragedy in the future. But you know what? Hey, at least John Walker is slowly getting his shit together, so props to him.
Sorry, Angel, but we don't have time to grief on that because we got another trailer that dropped for Avengers Doomsday, and this time
Oh, snap!
it showed us one of the other iconic leaders of the Avengers, the mighty Thor.
That's
Strongest Avenger.
right. Point break. Damn you, Stark.
This one was different.
Oh yeah, this one
He
felt...
was off in some forest somewhere.
This one felt... Okay, while the trailer for Steve felt heroic and hopeful, this one felt... What's the word I'm looking for here?
Not foreboding.
No. It felt epic.
Yeah, but in the subdued way in there.
Yeah, it's the beginning of a journey that hasn't started yet, kind of thing.
And what's his fucking what was he saying? You see Thor in his full regalia,
Yeah, cape and
big
all.
red cape and all, rocking Stormbreaker instead of Mjolnir, and he's kneeling in a clearing, and he's praying to Odin. He's praying to him, saying, all my life, I have answered the call to honor, to duty, to war. I have always honored the call to fight, and I have done my service. But fate has granted me something I never sought, and I never knew I would have.
Natalie Portman.
No, she died, remember?
She dead, bro.
I know. He granted me that for like 5 minutes. It was terrible.
So go on.
I've been granted a child who knows nothing of the storm. Father, give me the strength of the All-Fathers so I can fight one more enemy, enter one last fight, so so that I may return to her, not as a warrior, but as warmth, not as rage, but as stillness, the type of stillness I never knew. All-Father, hear my plead. I'm not 100% on the quote, but goddamn! And you see him; it's intercut with him like tucking the little girl, his little daughter, Love, that he adopts over here at the end of Thor: Love and Thunder. By the way, he adopts Christian Bale's resurrected daughter, who's born of eternity, who's really played by Chris Hemsworth's daughter, who's also born of eternity, but that's not what's important.
I like how the idea is like it's supposed to be a contrast to the usual plea, because remember, Thor comes from the Nordic pantheon, and they have a really big deal about death. To them, a glorious death in combat is the best thing you could have, but he's asking for something else. He's asking to come back alive. Because he has something else to live for, not just for the death of battle.
He's not just asking to come back afterwards alive. He's specifically praying for the power of the All-Fathers.
Yeah.
He is asking, like, I need the Odin Force. I need the strength of the All-Fathers to defeat this fucking foe.
Credit, Doom is usually worthy of that kind of power, though. Surprisingly, Doom and Thor don't clash very often. Well, mostly because the few times it happens, it doesn't go very well for Doom.
Yeah.
Let's just say that Doom is a funny guy when it comes to Nordic and gods, in that he's the kind of guy that would look at the hammer, try to lift it, fail, and go, this is the hammer's fault.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
This tool is not worthy to be lifted of my hand.
Not of my hand. This meager tool is unworthy of Doom.
If I cannot lift it, it is a failure of the machine itself and a failure of the gods. And Doom would do that. He's that guy.
You gotta find a way to spin it.
No, you gotta remember, Victor Von Doom may be plenty of things. He is broken as a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
He is a tech genius. He is a magic genius.
He knows the mystic arts.
He knows the mystic arts. He knows the dark arts. He knows the mechanical arts. He knows the diplomatic arts, because he's also the ruler of a sovereign nation of Latveria.
Yep.
Humble is not one of the things he is.
I love how the comics cannot seem to decide whether Latveria is like a third world shithole or an extremely oppressed first world shithole. It tends to depend on Doom's mood. At one point in the comics, he got so pissed he went, I don't want dinner anymore. And they show this huge table spread with all sorts of meals, and his butler goes, shall I throw away the food? Give it to some peasant family. So sometimes people just get these amazing 5-star meals because the boss is just so pissy he doesn't want to eat.
But like, what's funny is that at the same time, in those exact same comics, you'll also see Victor Von Dooley's house that like everyone in Latveria is educated and
no child is ignorant in Latveria.
Under the watchful eyes of doom.
My subjects are fed and clothed, and their medication is assured. If they fucking step out of line, I will make them hurt. But they all know better because they love doom.
What's the name of the little girl that's like half his, half Susan Storms or whatever the fuck?
He's not half his. He just saved her life, and he declared himself her godfather.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's funny.
I forgot her name, but yeah, she's the daughter of Reed.
Yeah, she's Reed and Susan's daughter. She just
kind of hangs out there sometimes.
Like sometimes, and Reed goes to Latveria to pick her up. It's like, has she brushed her teeth? Yes, Daddy.
Good.
In Latveria, all children brush their teeth before bedtime.
Yes, Doom. I hope.
Yeah.
Yes, Victor. I know they do.
But
see you next week. I will destroy you
Doom
next week.
shall destroy all.
All right.
I'll see you next week.
He doesn't.
All right,
die.
folks, please. All right, now getting back to it. There's been many reports out that apparently this upcoming Avengers movie, Doomsday, will wrap up the multiverse saga.
How?
And this will also be the final Avengers movie for Chris Hemsworth.
See, that I can't believe, because Chris Hemsworth does want to retire from acting in the future. He's been doing pretty well with his own independent films. The Extraction saga, it's pretty awesome. It pits him as this hard, grizzled mercenary performing rescue operations in some eastern country, and it's fucking awesome. At one point, he gets hit in the head with a rock, and he has a whole fight scene while you hear the sound of the high pitch in the back of the brain.
Oh, when you're concussed and shit.
Yeah, he fights through a concussion and kills like 20 people. It's awesome.
So
he's also on fire.
So before we get into the weirdness of it all, first off, holy shit. Second off, what the fuck, Chris Hemsworth? But thirdly, I do need to look in the chat real quick because I saw Ulysses was saying stuff. Okay, you are what? Hold on. Okay, you're back. Oh, when we cycled off.
Tommy Pickles will be returning in Avengers Doomsday.
Maybe we should make these pictures of politicians to get them to properly regulate AI. Then again, it'll be difficult to determine which pictures of Ted Cruz in a bikini is real. Ew. Rocky Cole and Tum Tum will be returning in Avengers Doomsday. Seriously, this trailer's better. An amazing meme.
Bucky is Cap's Princess Peach.
I always thought he was his Luigi, frankly.
Yeah, but...
Tell me about Captain America. Do princesses like him? They do if they have good taste.
Just Sebastian Stan. They do if they have good taste. But what we need to, but what the new teasers of Avengers Doomsday have been feeling like they need a little something more, something uncanny.
All right.
X-Men.
So yes.
All right. We're here too. We would like to talk.
Shouting.
We would like to talk.
After the somewhat sadly short appearance of Professor Xavier in the second Doctor Strange movie, and the much more welcome appearance of Channing Tatum as the man who was waiting to make it a name for himself around here, Gambit, in the Deadpool 3 movie, the Shenanigans edition.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
It looks like we might finally have a proper appearance from the X-Men. Not just because Sir Patrick Stewart is returning.
And Sir Ian McKellen.
And Sir Ian... Oh, he's coming back too?
You can't have one without the other.
Okay, fair enough.
You can't have Charles Xavier without Eric Lynch.
I forgot. Speaking of sirs, we would like to thank our congratulations to Sir Idris Elba, who was recently knighted.
Yeah! Way to go, Heimdall!
Does that make him a Black Knight?
Yes.
Cool.
So,
aside from him, though, see, okay, let's be honest. Those two returning from an X-Men property, no surprises. They're going to do that role until they fucking drop dead. What everybody was surprised was the fact that they saw none other than James Marston return as the proper leader of the X-Men, Cyclops. He's even wearing the proper suit. He's even doing the pose where he shoots his laser beams into the heavens. Man, Cyclops has been getting some fucking good play recently.
Indeed,
he was basically the main character of the recent animated series.
X-Men 97, which was great.
He was doing kung fu with his eye beams. You ever done kung fu with eye beams?
And he did a perfect landing from the air with his
optic blast.
To me, my X-Men. Like he was fucking feeling himself.
Thank you, Ulysses, by the way. Jake Paul will not be returning in Avengers Doomsday. Hopefully he'll never return.
Logan Paul was returning, but he got punched.
No, that was Jake.
Oh, well, Logan Paul is not returning either. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Now, let's get to this
From
article.
comingsoon.net.
Avengers Doomsday's next teaser is the best, claim fans.
It was written out yesterday by Evolve Editors. Here we go.
The third Avengers Doomsday teaser focuses on the X-Men, is now playing in theaters, and Cyclops fans have reacted positively. The highly anticipated MCU film is set to release later this year, and we'll see the mutant team fight Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom, who will also pose a threat to other heroes, including the Fantastic Four and the New Avengers. Cyclops fans rejoice with Avengers Doomsday third teaser. Avengers Doomsday Teaser 3 features Patrick Stewart's Professor X, Ian McKellen's Magneto, and James Marsden's Cyclops is now playing in theaters. The footage includes dark shots of the X-Mansion, Magneto, Professor X reaching out and holding hands while smiling at each other and playing chess. And a furious Cyclops removing his visor and unleashing an energy blast with a sentinel while a sentinel walks behind him. Notably in the trailer, Scott Summers is seen wearing his classic suit,
finally,
with blue tights, yellow utility belt, and a chest strap with the X-Men logo, yellow underwear, and a yellow visor, and yellow boots.
Actually, he didn't have the yellow underwear, but who cares at that point?
Blast.
This suit is featured in X-Men, the animated series, and its revival, X-Men 97. Fans had since reacted to this footage and shared their thoughts on social media. Many of them expressed excitement at Cyclops' return to the big screen and Marvel finally doing justice to the character.
I think I need you guys to understand just how bad Cyclops had it as a character in modern media. In the comics, he is a pretty fucking big dude, and many of the comics are focused on him. The movies screwed him over. The original X-Men cartoon didn't screw him over, but it basically turned him into a side character compared to Wolverine. And yeah, it wasn't until recently, very recently with the original cartoon, that people realized, wait a second, this motherfucker's got sauce. Wait a second.
He's always had
He's schmoobing. And then people started to read the comics and go, what do you mean Scott has more love interests than Wolverine?
Okay, no, what?
Yeah, turns out...
Okay, he always struck me as the one-woman kind of man. What with the whole, love Jean Grey and I'm married to her and I don't want anyone else.
Here's the problem.
Don't tell me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
he gets the bitches.
No, here's the thing. Wolverine, he's a bit of a ladies' man, but his true love has always been Yuriko, who lives in Japan.
Yeah.
He lost her years ago.
Yes.
And while he has had on and off relationships, he's ironically fairly subdued when it comes to the ladies in his life.
True.
Scott's got a problem, because the ladies with mind issues cannot get enough of him. Psylocke, Emma, Phoenix, clones of Phoenix, the Three Cuckoos, several of his own students. For some reason, telepathic women in the Marvel Universe cannot get enough of Scott fucking Summers. And this has led to a very, very, very messy romantic history. Many times, not even his fault. In fact, I'm pretty sure at least one time he got brainwashed into a romance with somebody. Hell, you know who else likes him more than she cares to admit?
Who?
Maria Hill.
Agent Hill.
Yeah.
You mean the Agent Hill that is unfortunately dead in this canon?
In the comics,
we know.
She will never admit it, but she's got a thing for him because she likes men that take charge. And he's a man that has to take charge. Scott is the leader of the X-Men, and many of the reasons why people don't like him as much as Wolverine is because he
comes off too straight-laced compared to Wolverine, but he's a bit of a bad boy.
That's because he has to deal with the pressure of, if they don't come home, it's because
on you
made a bad call. And sometimes he gets to show off. My favorite panel, I apologize if I'm going a bit off topic here.
It's fine.
It's one where the particularly massively advanced Sentinel is showing up at the mansion, and Scott stands up in his pajamas and goes, I want this thing off my lawn. Now. Do you know what happens next? A whole page dyed red. Just a whole square of red. And when the next page turns over, Wolverine just walks up to him and goes, you know, Slim, sometimes I like it when you remind people when you're in charge. And the entire area in front of Scott, the entire half a mile of forest, is gone.
Yeah, fuck whatever living creatures were there.
Exactly. Every now and then, Scott gets to show off his stuff. And the 97 cartoon did his job. It made him have convulsions. He was the center of the dramatic and romantic plot. It actually handled it way better than the comics. In the comics, Scott was kind of an asshole. He just dumped the clone and ran right back to Phoenix. In this one, at least, he was man enough to go, no, I'm just not going to abandon her. I've been with her for years.
It's
not cool.
This isn't cool, and I know you understand me, but you also know I can't just up and leave her either.
Like,
But I'm the real her. I know.
Well, here's the thing.
This sucks. I'm sorry.
Okay, but here's the thing. Scott Summers cannot see anything wrong. All he sees is optic blast. But go on.
Well, see, the problem is when everything you see is red, you can't notice the flags. In the actual comics, Scott's romantic history is very complicated. Almost, put it this way, find a woman with psychic or mental powers in Marvel, she knows Scott Summers.
She knows
Scott Summers. And Scott is like, oh yeah.
It's not what it seems like.
He just looks at Gene and goes, yeah, no, it's exactly what it sounds like.
Like, I can't help it. I really can't. I know, Scott.
Do you know he was a space pirate for a while?
Back off, bitches. He's mine.
Oh, by the way.
Summers?
Yeah, oh, by the way.
Well, I know his father was a
fuck was he in
Corsair.
space?
Yeah, his brother is in space. Sometimes he joins his brother and they go on space adventures. By the way, you know how the Phoenix is like a separate entity, right?
Yeah.
The Phoenix also wants Scott Summers.
Gee!
Jesus.
Who would have...
No, I'm not kidding. Completely separate from Gene.
Completely separate from
the
Gene.
actual
Just
entity,
saying, yeah,
she
no.
wants that
Oh.
D. She wants the Scott D. Summers.
Damn.
He's
Man.
gonna be king of the pirates.
Scott Summers has a really weird life. He's got a psychic woman who wants to be in his pants. He's got a future son who can travel through time.
Don't forget the
Who
daughter.
also resents him and daughter.
And he's got a daughter. And his father is an intergalactic pirate.
Yeah, it's
What
complicated.
the shit? They read Scott's mind and they know what he can do with the bedroom. Yeah, that sounds right.
I mean, yeah, you know what? Hang on, let me find it real quick.
But folks, let us know in the live chat right now. Are you excited for Scott Summers making and the rest of the X-Men making a comeback in the Marvel movies?
Because it's not just him. Don't forget. Kelsey Grammer is returning as Beast.
Yeah.
Alan Cumming is returning as Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Rebecca Romaine as the OG Mystique.
Wow.
And Channing Tatum as Gambit.
If you look at the way them always Gumbo.
I don't know if I'm ready, but I shout out but I damn sure shout out to my daddy's dick saying I'm ready.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Look at it this way. I totally understand them going to Mystique for the OGs.
Makes sense.
Also because, no disrespect, Jennifer Lawrence is more expensive than Rebecca Romaine these days.
Also, that's hours of makeup, bro.
Yeah.
Unless, you know, what if they go the traditional side and they just give her the blue skin with a white suit?
Yeah, like
I kind of want to see
they
that.
They kind of did that with her in X-Men Apocalypse.
Bring it back. We're not ashamed
cool.
We're not ashamed of the original suits anymore. Bring that shit back. Yeah. Also, allow me to remind you, this is what the X-Men is about. Ultimately, there's 10 basic X-Men plots. Number 1.
I heard this. Go ahead.
Aliens ruin Scott Summers' day.
Yep.
Number 2. The teenage female audience surrogate, Kitty, Jubilee, Armor, etc., does something really cool. Number 3. Bigots ruin Scott Summers' day.
Yep.
Number 4. Storm wrestles with the leadership position.
Yep.
Number 5. Time travelers ruin Scott Summers' day.
Yep.
Number 6. Everything connects to Wolverine. Bob.
Yep.
Number 7. Literal demons rise from hell to ruin Scott Summers' day. Hey, you know Magic?
Yeah.
From hell?
Yeah.
She also likes Scott.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Anya Taylor-Joy likes it. Never mind.
Hey, they better bring her back into Marvel Studios.
They're not right.
Number 8. Professor Xavier turns out to have done a bad thing. Number 9. The other X-Men ruin Scott Summers' day. And number 10. The Phoenix returns again, most likely to ruin Scott Summers' day. There's a reason people like Wolverine more. It's because Wolverine does violence. Scott gets to sit on the corner and go, Jesus fucking Christ.
Has to deal with plot.
Is this my life now? God.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments, folks. Which big Marvel superhero are you excited to see on December 17th at the end of this year, assuming we all live to see December 18th, assuming we all live to see the end of the year, for Avengers Doomsday? Tell us in the comments below.
All
for fuck's sake.
There was another girl that was also interested in Scott, but I forgot her name.
We'll explore that later.
Was it the alien or the AI?
Oh my God!
Shut up!
There was an alien in there, I'm pretty sure.
All right. So, folks, let's talk about All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, normally we keep these for Thursday, for, Wrestling Rewind. But
Wrestle Rewind.
sometimes funny things happen outside of the ring that we gotta bring them in the ring.
Okay, now it's important to say this. Right now, AEW is entering its 7th year. I kid you not. 7 years.
Hey, they're finally on the upswing. They're finally on the comeback. Isn't that what they've been saying for 5 years?
Yeah.
They've been on the comeback for 5 years. You know who's been doing that? The bad guy from fucking Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It has begun in 1983. It has begun in 1995. Bro, when are you going to actually start?
And the fucking actor underneath on Twitter says,
dude, I'm dying!
Well, yeah, no.
Kevin McAllister will return if it just, God damn it.
I mean, he returned in Fallout.
All right.
Yeah,
So
true.
AEW has entered its 7th year. Their last pay-per-view event, World's End. I've seen highlights of it. It was a huge success for the business. We crowned a new AEW World Champion in MJF after he made his return weeks prior.
Oh, yeah. It's just a nice big wild card. By the way, MJF coming back from being on hiatus for how long? Just saying, fuck you, give me the belt.
Yeah, pretty much. We crowned a new AEW Continental Champion in John Moxley, and he
Which is, that title means nothing to me.
yeah,
But
yeah, no, I know. And and we continue the downfall of Mercedes Moné as she recently lost the AEW TBS title to Willow Nightingale.
this is the only thing I've actually been happy about because, listen, I'm not all big on the belt collector shit here. Like, literally,
No matter who it is.
no matter who it is, because it means eventually they have to lose those belts,
Well, yeah.
those championships to other people.
No king rules forever.
But the craziest part of it is that Mercedes Moné, she has been going to other smaller promotions to claim their big championships and hoard it for herself. Like, I saw where that was going a mile away ago. I was basically saying, like, okay, she's going to start losing them, and she's going to start going cuckoo and losing her shit because, like, no, I'm the greatest. I'm supposed to be. I have all these championships. Like, no, everyone fucking loses eventually, bitch. Get
much.
over it.
Yeah, pretty
But,
much.
like, the problem is that they would taken forever to get to that point.
And the most important thing that's happened in 2025 to wrap up the year is that Tony Khan finally made amends with Ariel Helwani on the MMA Hour podcast.
Which was literally because, I shit you not, according to Tony Khan, it's literally because, oh, well, you guys started you were starting to cover AEW more favorably, and I figured I'd give y'all a little more of a shot. He's not even hiding it. He's not even hiding the fact that he does fucking nepotism shit.
He might as well just have walked on screen and given somebody a big roll of cash.
pretty much.
No, it's not even a big roll of cash. It's, you say nice things about me, I'm going to give you access. Here's, like, say more nice things and only nice things, and if you ever say something bad, I won't give you that access anymore.
Man.
Yeah.
Remember when people were principled?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, yes, but now we've entered another huge milestone for AEW because, oh boy, they're starting to win awards.
Oh boy. Just in case that man's going to need to inflate any further than he already has. Do you think he can see the awards, or will he just dump them in the same bucket he snores the cocaine from so he can just look at it all the time?
Considering that he keeps the bucket in his father's super yacht that cost $300 million,
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's multiple buckets now. All over the place.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. In this article from bleedingcool.com.
Remember, folks, just because it's on Bleeding Cool doesn't mean you've got to be taking it without a grain of salt. But we did check this article out, and this pretty much fucking sells it.
All right, the headline reads, the AEW dominates Sports Illustrated Awards, promptly gloats about it. AEW sweeps Sports Illustrated's 2025 awards with 10 wins, while WWE scrapes up just 3. El Presidente reports on this glorious workers' revolution, comrades.
And this is published on December 21st, which is why we're getting in on it right
All
now.
right, this is, okay, this,
It's
I
a
already
little-
know it's going to sound shticky. So, greetings, comrades. It is I, your El Presidente, reporting to you live from my newly constructed You know, I can't continue this. Angel, you read this paragraph.
Greetings, comrades. It is I, your El Presidente, reporting to you live from my newly constructed trophy room in my palace, which I had to expand after winning Best Dictator, Most Humble Leader, and Sexiest Mustache at this year's El Presidente Presents El 2025 El Presidente Dictatorship Awards. And I have some absolutely electrifying news for you today.
Dear fucking God, I need a drink after that.
I need my sombrero.
Oh no, please
El
don't.
Elite Wrestling has swept to the Sports Illustrated Best of 2025 Pro Wrestling Awards like a revolutionary army to a CIA outpost, claiming a staggering 10 awards and leaving WWE with only the scraps from the table. Conrats! This is the kind of dominación I have not seen since I won best use of a tank in a diplomatic negotiation. Most creative application of sanctions evasion and the coveted golden cigar for excellence in long-winded speeches at my own award ceremony just last month.
Jesus fuck!
And here is the list of a picture of all the awards that was won by AEW. They won Promotion of the Year. Female Wrestler of the Year is Mercedes Moné. Male Wrestler of the Year is Hangman Adam Page. Tag Team of the Year is FTR. The Best in the Ring is Will Ospreay. Best on the Mic is Timeless Oni Storm. Breakout Wrestler of the Year is Kyle Fletcher. Storyline of the Year is Hangman Adam Page's Redemption Arc.
What arc? Nothing was going on!
Hang on, I missed something.
What did he miss?
There.
Shoot me.
Rivalry of the Year goes to Hangman Adam Page versus Jon Moxley, and Show of the Year goes to AEW Double or Nothing 2025.
Tell me you sniff Tony Khan's jockstrap without telling me you sniff it.
Please don't put that image in my brain. I just ate.
I just did.
Go for it, Angel.
According to the press release, AEW... Oh, wait, no, that's normal narration. Yeah. According to the press release AEW sent out, and you know El Presidente loves a good press release, having written several of my own fictional accomplishments that I totally did, the promotion took home the most prestigious honors of the evening. Mercedes Moné claimed the Female Wrestler of the Year, while Hangman Adam Page secured Male Wrestler of the Year. But wait! There's more, compadres. AEW itself won Promotion of the Year, which is like winning the Revolutionary War and getting to keep all the oil fields.
Dear fucking God.
See! This completes the list of AEW conquests, includes the FTR for Tag Team of the Year, Will Ospreay for the Best in the Ring, Timeless Tony Storm for Best in the Mic, Kyle Fletcher for Breakout Wrestler of the Year, and 3 awards related to Hangman Adam Page's Redemption Arc, 1 for each testicle. Storyline of the Year, Rivalry of the Year with Moxley, and Show of the Year with AEW, or Double or Nothing. This reminds me of the time I was having drinks with Fidel Castro in La Habana, and he told me, El Presidente, the key to winning is to win everything so your opponents have nothing left to celebrate. I thought he was talking about domino tournaments, but clearly, AEW took his advice to heart.
What the fuck?
This article is Angel coded.
No, stop. That's too fucking...
My ware is growing by the second. Now, congrats. WWE did manage to escape complete annihilation. They secured 3 awards. Naomi won Heel Turn of the Year, proving that sometimes the bad guys win, much like my ongoing issues with the International Election Observers. Ilya Dragunov claimed Comeback Performer of the Year, and the match between Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 41 took home Match of the Year. These are respectable victories, like winning Most Improved at the CIA's annual Failed Coup Attempt Awards.
What the fucking hell?
The legendary John Cena, who just completed his retirement tour with his final match last weekend, received the 2025 Legacy Award. Congrats, even El Presidente must tip his military cap to such distinguished career.
I'm smacking.
It is like when I gave my former Minister of Tourism a lovely parting gift before he mysteriously retired to the countryside.
You finish this as a please, because this is horseshit, please.
All right, fine. AEW's press release boasts about the promotion's truly outstanding year, highlighting Hangman Page and his allies' quest to dethrone Jon Moxley and the Death Riders, Mercedes Moné's championship collection Addiction, which rivals my own obsession with collecting ceremonial sashes, and Chris Statlander's heroic achievement of becoming the first wrestler to win both the Women's World Championship and the TBS Championship. They even introduced women's world tag team titles claimed by the Babes of Wrath.
That would be the team of Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, both of which excellent performers, both of which excellent personalities, no issues there, zero notes.
Yep. Angel, take this one.
No. If there is one thing that I have learned from my various battles with the CIA, is this. Momentum is everything, compatriots. And AEW has momentum, like a runaway armored personal carrier. I don't own any of those. The promotion is not resting in its laurels either. This weekend brings Dynamite on 24th Street and
34th.
Christmas... Shut the fuck up, don't tell me what to do, gringo. I swear to God, I will fucking break your balls in half and floss my teeth with your goddamn spine.
Okay.
That's a good boy. The promotion is...
See, this is why I don't fucking do this stuff.
I'm not getting power hungry, you are getting power hungry. Then on December 24th and December 27th, World's End hits Chicago with a 4-way AEW World Championship match featuring MJF, Steve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page. What the fuck did I just say?
You said it to the gringo, not to me.
I know where you live.
So do I. I know where I live.
Yeah, and I'm the one with an armed security escort. Do not question me. I gave you those drugs, but I did not give you independence yet. And champion Samoa Jose. Conrads! This level of dominance in a war shows the superiority of the worker-focused, talent-driven. Just as socialism empowers the people, AEW empowers the wrestlers to deliver the best performance. WWE may have the corporate machine behind it, but we have the heart of La Revolución. I must now return to polishing my own 2025 awards, all 2025 of them, including most democratic election, and best nationalization of a media company. But I leave you with this thought. When the workers control the means of production, or in this case, when wrestlers have creative freedom, everyone wins. Except WWE, apparently.
Viva la
That was amazing!
Viva la AEW! Viva la Revolución!
Can we get a round of applause for Angel? That
I'm
was
not
a great
going to
meeting.
applaud this shit.
See.
Dear fucking Lord, shoot me.
You're welcome.
Die in a fucking fire.
Here I am trying to bring some cultural diversity to this place, and this is how he reacts.
Damn,
I guess
one.
no, it's okay. He's showing his true colors. Now I understand that as he becomes more of a politician, he slowly becomes as intolerant as I am. Soon you will look into the mirror and you will see my face.
Are you proud yet?
No. I
Good.
simply accept the inevitable.
Let's go to the chat before we continue.
Most of the time, you need a Stranger Things amount of salt with more of their
Yeah,
articles.
fair enough.
Yeah, no, like, this was clearly done comedically in jest as to prove the fucking point of how ridiculous the awards that were granted by this panel from Sports Illustrated was. It was literally a panel of, like, 4 or 5, like, Twitter guys.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was, and they all basically like giving AEW the old Nancy Reagan Gluck Gluck special.
It's the price equivalent of we investigated ourselves and we found no
no
crimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, all these people that happen to work for me sure like paying. It's like that joke in Doctor Strange. My people laugh at my jokes.
Do they all work for you?
Yes.
It's this is why I can't respect the internet wrestling community. This is why I can't respect the kind of rubes and dumbasses who suckle off on this shit blindly and legitimately try to rub this stuff in people's faces.
Also, when was the last time Sports Illustrated ever became relevant? Ever was relevant?
Let's see.
2001.
No. When did they stop printing the swimsuit issue?
2001.
Oh, that's why.
Ouch.
Yeah. Hey man, you had a good thing going. It's not your fault you killed the golden eye goose. That's on you.
Like, okay, we're obviously exaggerating here, but that's not the point. The point is, like, this is clearly just ego stroking. This is clearly made by a pack of dorks who was looking for a cheap and easy way to try to get in good with Tony Khan and with AEW.
It's like a huge crowd of just people saying yes, all giving participation trophies to Tony Khan.
Angel, help me, please. Tell me there's something that I can look forward to.
I don't know.
Please.
Is there anything he can look forward to?
Well, let's talk about video games for a bit. Maybe I can, ease up your worries and give you some... Okay, listen. I am bad at helping people. But I am got a good one thing, and that is perspective. And if you're feeling bad, there's nothing better to heal you than notice that sometimes some people out there are doing way worse than you are. Now, I understand that you don't get the same elation that I do when you see starving African children, so let's try something different instead. Let's talk about video games for a bit. Ladies and gentlemen...
Starving African children is fucking horrible!
I agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Xbox.
Okay, I can...
Xbox, Microsoft's prize Christmas box. The one that once swapped in the war between Sony and Nintendo and changed the world by giving us amazing games like Halo and... Xbox, the incredible remaker of the industry, hardware giant and destroyer of home consoles, increaser of the bolsters, and the greatest force in spreading slurs through the internet forever. I will never forget those beautiful days of having another 13-year-old tell me questionable things about my mom. I made so many friends that I will never see again.
You learned so many slurs on that day.
I became more racist than it was possible to begin with.
You started becoming racist against other Latinos.
For a brief moment, the other blacks looked at me and said, "You're right, white boy." Alas, those days are long gone. As we know, the big companies, Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox, are still throwing pot shots at each other, but wars are costly. Wars are messy. Wars ultimately really don't offer much good to a nation. And turns out that the Xbox leading the big war have resulted in some complications because this year, the fiscal reports have come in and they're not looking too good. According to The Gamer, 2025 was the Xbox worst year on record. With console sales down to nearly 40% in the UK.
Oof.
And that's just the UK. Imagine the rest of the world.
Damn, that legend bridge went down.
Oh, yes, it did. By George Foster. Thank you, George. 2025 was reportedly Xbox's worst year on record, with console sales down a whooping 39% in the UK alone. Although Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2, Hollow Knight, Silksong, and a ton more standout releases made 2025 a great year for anyone looking for good games, it was still a very rough year for the industry. Nowhere has this been clearer than Xbox, which suffered multiple massive rounds of layoffs, hiked the price of pretty much everything, and shifted away from first-party releases.
Cowards!
That's pretty fucking bad.
Damn.
All those factors and more have put the Xbox in a very precarious position through the year 2025, with a lot of long-term fans losing hope that the platform as a whole, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, guys, when was the last time that you saw a game that made you go, I want to buy an Xbox just for this?
I can't remember.
There you go.
I really can't.
Like, say what you will about Nintendo, but at least they have good exclusives.
Actually, wait, no. That depends on the person's taste, but an argument can be made. Halo 5 Guardians and Xbox One.
Yeah. When did Halo 5 come out?
Halo 5 came out in 2015.
That's 10 years ago.
2015.
I think 2015, yeah.
A decade.
More than
Yeah, that was 10 years ago.
It's been 10 years since the Xbox made anything that got anybody excited. That is, I'm sorry, man. I understand the point you were trying to make, but that is, you just gave me even bleaker news. I didn't realize how early that shit came out.
I know.
Okay, it's not just the reputation of the company and the fanbase taking a big hit, though, as the sales were also down across the board. In fact, Xbox console games were so rough in 2025 that it's apparently the company's worst year ever.
On record.
On record. Now, 2020, according to Christopher Dring, sales on Xbox consoles were down 39%, making it the worst. With the return of the favorite Xbox franchises in 2026, might things improve? I don't know, man. I'm not going to quote that. Over on Twitter, thank God, somebody with common sense calls the website what it is.
That was this guy. Yay, thank
Good job,
you.
brother. The game business editor-in-chief, Christopher Dring, shared a sobering summary of the state of the company. According to Dring, sales of Xbox consoles were down by more than, 39%, which makes it the worst year of the company. Scroll down, please. Although Dring didn't share any Xbox sales statistics for the rest of the world, it's been widely reported that the Xbox consoles are just down worldwide. In fact, Circana's Black Friday data, Black Friday, that's the one that tells you numbers, revealed that the Xbox consoles were not only outsold by PlayStation and Nintendo, they were outsold by Next Playground, a niche Kinect-like device.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what? You got outsold by a fucking Temu from Kinect.
A Connect from Temu, you mean?
No, it was so bad we had to reverse it. It was a misprint.
Oh my god.
While it is sad to see the Xbox in such a rough position, considering how many games it released, it doesn't really come as a surprise. Xbox has made it very clear that its main focus is getting Xbox Game Pass on as many devices as possible, which when combined with a lack of exclusives makes buying an Xbox console seem kind of pointless for most consumers. Yeah, you know all those games that I mentioned a while ago?
Yeah.
The article doesn't mention this, but those games came out for everything else.
They're all fucking, what do you call it?
Death Stranding 2,
Yeah.
Silksong, Ninja Gaiden 4. Those are all on PC, PlayStation,
Clair
and Nintendo.
Obscura.
Yeah, Clair Obscura. Those are on everything. So if you already have a console that has the game you want, why would you waste hundreds of dollars on another console?
Dring does wonder whether Xbox could see a comeback of sorts in 2026 with all the big games that it has planned, like Gears of War E-Day, Fable, and Forza Horizon 6. But it does seem a little unlikely considering how much Xbox has moved away from focusing on the consoles.
Now,
Game Pass, bruh.
Now, on the one hand,
Fucking
I understand
dopes.
the business strategy, and it's a good strategy where you can, as long as you have an Xbox Game Pass, you can access their library and play it, whether it's on the computer or on your phone or on the console. That's cool. However, a lot of the games that's successful in their library, they're multi-platform.
Yeah.
Like, how, if you were to give an arbitrary number, Angel, like how much of a percent of games are multi-platform from the Xbox Game Pass library?
Oh, goodness. Right now,
If you were to put a percentage.
I'm going to say at least 70%. And I'm being stingy. because there's been so much multi-platforming right now, and it also runs into the problem that even the benefit of the Game Pass is not good anymore. Okay, so the Game Pass is the idea that you got a certain number of games and you can play them for free on Game Pass, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Seana, Dragon, can either of you tell me if you know how much is the cost of an Xbox Game Pass? Real quick.
Fact check for us.
Please do. My phone is dying.
$30 a month, probably.
We have our staff hard at work, folks.
Bear with us, please. No, take your time.
No, Wanjo, you're not supposed to do the
Jamie, play the...
You're doing the work.
$10 a month.
$10 a month.
$10
a month.
It's
Okay.
10, 15, then 30.
10, 15,
Ah,
30.
yeah, different tiers.
Let's say you get the cheapest one possible.
$10 a
right?
month.
The
Yeah.
cheapest one. That means that you will pay at minimum $120 a year
Yeah.
to have these games.
Right.
But the second you stop paying for it, those games don't exist anymore. However, if I pay $60 for a game now, it's mine forever. It will never go away. So there's always the idea that you're saving money with it, but there's the problem that if your internet goes down, or if something happens with your bank, or if you simply don't have enough money to pay for this stuff, it's over. And also, the number that you pay also limits the amount of games that you can access. For $10, you're not going to get that much. It's not going to feel like it's worth it. At one point, you're going to go, you know, I had this pass for like 2 years. I haven't even played half of these games. It becomes a matter of, are you really paying for what you're getting? Or are you just really getting so you can keep paying? It taps into the center of your brain that keeps sticking I had it for this long, I might as well keep it a bit longer. But eventually, the client is going to go, it's not worth it. Especially if they already have a PC and Steam goes on sale constantly. Like, shit, you know Stellar Blade that I want to buy eventually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on sale recently. It's only $40. I can buy it right now if I want to. You know why I haven't bought it? Because I'm still playing Space Marine 2.
Oh, how's that game so far?
It's pretty fun. The campaign is short, but the multiplayer, where you team up with other brothers of battle and you go to spread the glory of the Imperium, it's fucking awesome. I love the Thunder Hammer. It's
Nice.
so bad.
Very good.
Actually, no, I take it back. There is the equivalent of a Power Glove. It's called the Power Fist.
Ooh.
You charge that motherfucker like a shotgun, and people turn into paste when you hit them with it. It's so fun. And I'm working on a heavy, and I'm going to give him the color of the Lamenters, and he's going to have a big old melter rifle that turns enemies into slush. You see a horde, you're going to feel bad for the horde.
Now, hang on a minute.
It's
Ulysses
fun.
Fartknocker comments is saying, about all what Xbox has are their backwards compatible catalog,
Yeah.
which they're likely trying to release to PC and maybe even PlayStation.
Maybe.
I'm still holding out for Halo MCC on PlayStation and Switch.
Oh yeah, don't forget, Halo is coming to PlayStation.
Of course.
I know it took
Mudahart
forever.
showed me how to do that 3 years ago.
And Kyle Canada said Microsoft and Steam killed their own consoles, war standing.
Yeah, well, man, in the case of Steam doesn't even have to. Like, as long as the PCs are around, they win. And by the way, it took me a while. I told Juan this. I finally figured out why Steam keeps winning so much. You know how they take a 30% cut of people that work with them?
Yeah.
Guess what the 30% is used for?
What?
Maintaining the servers.
Like, that's it.
And ironically enough, that's amazing because that means that you're telling the company, hey, give me 30% of that and you won't spend a single cent on maintaining your own servers anymore. That is a huge money save. So yeah, Steam doesn't just, they take a big cut of your profit, but they use it to keep your game alive for way longer than it should be. There's games out there that should have died years ago and Steam goes, no, fuck you, you can play multiplayer on this. Even if there's nobody around, you can do it. It works. It just works. And in this case, it does.
Yeah.
About that,
Well, what doesn't work right now is that you better not plan to upgrade your computer anytime soon. Because, unfortunately, things are not looking too good on the other side of the PC world. According to PC Magazine, NVIDIA might cut RTX 50 GPU supply up by 40% due to memory shortage. Boy,
Oh,
that's
shit.
amazing.
so so if you we're going to try and translate as much of the nerd speak
Techno jargon.
to regular human.
For the record, mine is a 4070, which is not top of the line, but it's like slightly behind.
Yours is higher mid tier.
It's good enough. I don't need anything
very
else.
much good.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass when I try to play Monster Hunter Wilds, but I had to tune the settings a little bit. But I don't think I need anything more than this.
Now, this is an old one, but yeah, still
by John Martindale.
Martindale.
Martindulis.
All right, the global memory crunch is reportedly squeezing NVIDIA enough that it will reduce production of its RTX 50 series GPUs, the graphic processing units, as WCCF Tech reports, citing the Chinese board channel forums.
Fucking Chinese.
No, they're citing these guys as like, okay, this is where the report comes from.
Chinese.
NVIDIA could trim Blackwell gaming GPU production by 30 to 40% in the first half of 2026, which could put a significant strain on your next PC build.
According to BenchLife, the change will initially affect mid-range models like the GeForce 5070 or the 5060 or the 16GB GGDDR 20 GHz per part 30 MB per
Angel,
hour.
that's not how that works, but yeah.
This is disappointing as they are most affordable 12 GB plus VRAM GPUs from NVIDIA. Everything about that gets... Trust me, I've seen those prices. It gets very expensive.
It's big, stupid expensive.
Like, you know how much my PC was?
How much?
$1,600.
Right.
I use my tax money for that.
Right.
I will never spend that much money on machines again. Unless my car fucking breaks, I am never spending that much money on a machine again. Ever. Everything above that gets even worse, and I'm not kidding. You know how much it is now? There's a website called Newegg.
Yeah.
It's fairly reliable.
Yeah.
You can, like, assemble your PC there yourself.
Right.
The range is now going between 225 to 3,400. It's
Blow
going
my
to get
balls.
worse than that.
Oh, dear.
Everything about that gets expensive, and everything below that suffers from hamstrung performance in high-fidelity games.
So, like, it's like this is just an example of how bulky and insanely powerful
They have
the
20 bricks.
RTX 50 graphics cards
That's a
have
brick.
to be. Yeah, no, it's literally a fucking brick. It's the size of a Nintendo Switch.
Fun fact, that thing weighs about 7 pounds.
Uh-huh.
It's notoriously heavy.
Damn.
Most of the weight on your PC is that thing. The other half is fans. And cables.
Lots of fans. That's one of the reasons why ours is kind of doping. The primary cooling fan broke off on itself. That's
Yeah.
why ours is so.
If this thing
janky.
overheats too much, we gotta put it in a bucket of ice.
No, you can't put it in a bucket of ice. That will ruin it. But I will have to like basically take a can of like aerosol of like canned air, compressed air, and use it like a fucking leaf blower. And you know how cold those things get, right?
Yeah.
Because like the friction and air pressure, and it actually ends up making the fucking cans super ice cold.
I
Okay,
accidentally
but are they
sprayed myself.
Spaceballs branded?
Sadly, no.
No.
We have listen, we got many years to go before we get to the point that we need canned air, like that commercial from the Lorax.
Yeah.
Probably the best part of that movie. In fact, the only good part of that movie. You know the funny thing is? The commercial is on the website, on the official YouTube for the movie. It's the only one they left up.
Oh my fucking god. This reportedly a strategic decision for NVIDIA amid pressure from data center clients sucking up all the hardware. With memory and solid-state drives in shorter supply and prices rising, PC purchasing and upgrading will likely to be diminished as a result. So its drop in GPU output may turn out to be a reflection of the market as much as its own inability to produce enough graphics cards.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god, these fucking ads.
While the report suggests that AMD, the theater,
AMD.
will increase the prices by 10% or more next year, WCC Wakatech reports that NVIDIA is attempting to avoid the hike. That said, partners with fewer suppliers will likely want to increase their margins, which could result in, yet again, another price hike. NVIDIA has not addressed the reports, so please take what we're telling you here with a grain of salt. But in a recent earnings call, CEO Jensen Huang said that NVIDIA has done a really good job planning the supply chain, otherwise I will Hong myself. Basically includes every technology company in the world, and TC and TMSC as their packaging, our memory vendors and the memory partners and all our systems ODMs have done a really good job. It's a really good job. Guys, it's such a good job. Trust me, it's the best job ever.
The best
Job!
No, it ain't.
Go young yourself if you don't agree.
Go young yourself, bitch.
Not if I young myself first. Good Lord trying to stop me when I'm already dead.
Okay, bye.
It's also possible that this reduction in supply could help lay the groundwork for an RTX 50 Super Refresh, which has long been rumored but may have been delayed by the shortage of new 3GB GDDR7 VRAM modules. More recent rumors have suggested it's hoarding those for use with the RTX 5090 laptop GPUs.
In case you don't understand those numbers, trust me, I don't either.
Don't worry about the numbers so much. Don't let yourself get too flustered on it. GPUs literally just means graphics card, okay? Every computer has it.
Graphics per unit?
Graphics processing unit.
Oh, graphics processing unit. I was
No,
two-thirds
graphics
right.
are measurable. You can put only so many graphics in this unit, otherwise it will break.
Hey, I got 2 out of 3 right.
NVIDIA makes them,
Yes.
but they also make materials for data centers. You know what data centers are?
Yeah, the things that keep our servers running.
No, worse.
The things that save our data.
Worse, Angel.
What?
They're AI data centers. And we know how the AI system works. It's literally burning through our fucking... it's burning through our graphics cards, burning through our electricity, burning through our water, poisoning our skies. For
Garbage.
what? For what were we fucking talking about at the beginning of the show?
Garbage.
Garbage, CSAM,
You know what the worst part is,
people.
though? The temperature in those centers is so high that if the AC unit breaks down for more than 5 seconds, every single machine in there will basically melt and explode.
Yeah.
There was at least one case where for a brief moment the temperature got so, like one data center, I forgot where it was, I think it was like San Francisco or something, the AC units malfunction and the machines overclocked to a point that the glass panel melted.
Do you have any idea how fucking hot a computer system has to go in order to melt glass?
300 degrees.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm sorry, I fucked up. It's 200 degrees to melt glass, it's 300 to turn sand into glass. That is normally found when lightning fucking strikes the ground. Mind you, it was only for a moment and the machines immediately shut down, but yeah, half of the machines were ruined because all the internal components just turned to slag.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, that is something that technology runs into. The smaller we make the technology, the more heat it produces. So we have to keep constantly relying on fancy gold superconductors and shit. But the more we use, the more heat it produces. So you need more heat pins and more fans and more AC.
But Angel, the future, it demands all of our hardware. We need to build these AI data centers, bruh.
If I wanted
it's all in the future, bruh.
If I wanted a future this hot, I go outside and stare at the sun.
If I wanted a future this hot, I would take some 30-year-old cans of hairspray, spray them directly above me, wait for high noon to reach the sky, and then start suntanning.
That'd be nice. Oh, hi, Lisa Boo. Thank you for joining us
Yay!
today. A bit late, but nonetheless, we're happy that you're here.
Ulysses Fartknocker said, aside from a Switch 2, the only console I'm interested in is the Steam machine.
Don't blame you.
No offense to PlayStation, but the only titles I would play on PS is already on Steam.
Bro, every title I wanted on PlayStation is now on Steam.
Kyle Canada said, it got it for less than 1,000. I just got my first gaming rig PC for Christmas.
Hey.
Got it for less than $1,000 on the Boxing Day sale. Last time I spent that much money on a gaming system was 2007 for an $880 Gen 1 PS3, to which I too spent my tax return on.
So there you have it. It looks like, once again, the demands of an industry that nobody wants for something that nobody needs. Huh, this feels familiar. Something to do with chains and blocks.
The blockchain, bruh?
And crypt.
It's the future, bruh?
Oh, no.
The Crypt Keeper.
Cryptocurrency. Bullshit.
No, it's the Crypto Keeper now.
Life
is like a series of digital coins.
Totally.
You will never know what value they will have.
How dare you ruin one of my favorite horror icons, you bastard!
They fucking took the technology for their blockchain bullshit, just converted it for their AI bullshit, and we're burning the fucking planet as a result.
With this bullshit.
Okay, but that hole in the ozone layer that we're making again. Look, man, we spent all these years fixing the ozone layer. Why do we gotta punch another hole in there now?
Because apparently, in order to make CSAM, in order to make disgusting images of children.
I was prepared for shit posting, but not for this, man. There's a standard. There's a line. We are professional shit posters, that is. But come on, dude. I still can't get over the fact that somebody made that image, look at it, and go, "Yeah, I should hit poster right now." Just.
You can't oopsie doodle your way out of
You
that
can't pull out of Switzerland, Hitler. That's not how it works.
Like, not even professionalism, like self-respect. What the fuck, man?
I know, it's a level of stupidity that you can only find in the depraved or children.
Yeah.
And thankfully, there aren't that many children these days who are using that god-awful platform.
Surprisingly, no. Mainly because, Cocomelon has destroyed their fucking nerve endings, but... Bright side, right?
Yeah. And with that, yep, what's up?
No, I was trying to say, dear God, we need to get a fucking hold of this AI shit as soon as possible. Some fucking how. I don't know how yet.
The only thing we can do right now is just, keep the people that we know informed about AI and what people online do, like when they have it in their hands, when they have the power in their hands and they abuse it and create stupid over-sexualized bullshit.
I wish that there was at least a bright side to this, but AI is genuinely... The Gen AI in of itself is genuinely uses for most things. Listen, when we invented fire and started burning people to death so we could take their shit, at least fire was useful for something. When we
It was
invented electricity,
useful also for cooking food.
yeah, that's what I mean by something. It advanced our civilization. When we invented electricity, when we invented gunpowder, we invented atomic fusion. Yes, they were used for incredibly destructive and
Fission. We haven't gotten to fusion yet.
Oh, we will eventually, and I guarantee you, when we use it, we're gonna kill a shit ton of people with it.
No, when we use it, we're going to have Doc Ock as our villain.
Yes, Marty, we're about to see some serious shit.
No,
Anyway,
Dr. Octopus, not Doc
the
Brown.
point is, when we invented something that inevitably kills a shit ton of people, at least there's uses for it that advance society in some way, shape, or form. You know, this genuinely feels like it exists for two things: wasting our time and pissing people off.
Yep.
And normally I love doing that stuff.
Wait, Angel, you forgot the third and far most important use of this technology.
What's that?
Making rich assholes wealthier.
Oh, yeah. Actually, how does this make them wealthier at all? Anyway, like,
Hey, you know the site revenue? You know how you can pay for premium
oh,
on GROK?
that's it? Really? That's it?
That's
All
one
that
measure.
money.
You know how
Okay.
they basically take these same AIs and say, "Hey, let's sell it to the military for applications there." Hi, military, would you like to integrate our stupid AI system into your next generation fighter jets or something? Imagine the last thing somebody
We had a movie about that.
the last thing we have that an Air Force pilot sees as their fucking like F-35 like
Nose dives into the
nose dive
ground.
is a freaking meme photo of Elon Musk in a bikini.
Wow. I'm going to hell just
Yeah.
for looking at that.
Okay, let's please
He looks
move
at
on.
that.
I
He
don't
looks
want
at that and goes,
Because
"Wow,
it's fucking
I'm not even
worthless.
going to try to save myself." He
Because
goes.
it's fucking worthless.
He dives faster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no.
a fucking walrus.
These genuinely feel like the kind of thing that exists only for the purpose of wasting time, pissing off, and somehow making money from anybody who's stupid enough to buy this garbage to begin with.
Save your money, folks.
Save your money.
Spend it on on better things.
Yeah,
like supporting the Ravens flock
like food.
Yes,
and supporting the Ravens flock.
and supported the Ravens.
We are
flock.
your food. We are the flesh of your plate and the wine in your cup.
We provide you nourishment of the mind and soul.
Except for me, I'm like the poison olive on the corner.
No,
of the plate.
no, Angel, you're the aspartame.
Can I be the poison poofer?
No, you're the aspartame.
Why do you want to
Angel.
be the thing that hurts people?
No.
Because only with risk does the
Listen.
food taste good.
Listen, Angel, no, better. You're the aspartame.
What's an aspartame?
Aspartame is sweet and low. It's sweetening, but it's also potentially carcinogenic.
Okay, that's good. I can work with that.
See, so it's
I
sweetening.
don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
He wants to try to turn people into...
And folks, with that, we have reached the end of our programming. We appreciate all of you for tuning in tonight. You guys have been fantastic on the chat, and it's great to be back here in 2026. Man, I can remember 2025 it was last year. You know,
You mean last
I
week?
know. It's been so long.
It's been last week.
It's been like
It's
a
been
whole
a long
goddamn
time.
Feels like a whole damn year since I was here the last
It was
time.
literally last week.
I missed you guys so much.
and I miss you too. Man.
I could still hear the clarion sounds
I
of
love you.
Iana Rose and Dragon
You're the
Fang.
best, brah. And
Wherever
yes.
they vanished off to.
What do you mean?
here they are.
Holy shit, they escaped my phone.
Those
Get
are
back in
alive.
there.
in pain.
I know, that's why you didn't join us.
She has escaped the lithium mines.
Book club
Security
is
will
done,
come drag
so
her out
hi.
for the whippings later. Congratulations.
Well, as long as you have fun and enjoyed it.
We got derailed. It was fun.
Oh, okay then. Well, now let's go ahead and wrap up the show. Now, Angel, I already started us off on this awesome open world journey of Sonic Frontiers, and so far, we've encountered one of the Titans who has given me a titanic ass whooping.
Sonic accidentally ran into an Evangelion show and things got a little complicated. And I hope that you will join us for the upcoming next episode of Los Amigos Play, where Mr. Casabona will be in charge. I'll be stepping out for a while. I won't be completely gone. I'll be back sitting your ass from the chat every fucking second. You won't. Don't look at the chat.
Okay.
I will give you sclerosis.
Okay, so just so we're clear, you're not going to be showing up on the Ravens Flock or Los Amigos Play for a little while.
Yeah, I'll still join you guys on Zoom for the original stuff. But
Okay,
right now,
for-
I need some time to myself.
Okay.
All right.
Now, all the same, I do hope that you will join because Mr. Casabona has held the controller and his own very well for some time. And though I will not be there in person, I will be there in spirit. I will be in the chat. I will get banned in 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
Please
He
join
can't.
them.
He's a
At
mod.
5 p.m., I will ban myself. I will find a slur so bad that even the computer will be like, nah, bro, I can't do this. I will make the AI turn against me. Those fucking clankers will know that I was made in their image. Otherwise, they will know better than censored.
AI Angel.
My
is-
body just fucking vanishes in a burst of static. And I do hope that you will be with us at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of Los Amigos Play Sonic Frontiers. We're going to explore. We're going to go fast. We're going to learn important lessons about family, friendship, and love.
And we're gonna die.
And we're going to die a lot.
But we're going to try and save our friends. We're going to find out who that mysterious little girl that's floating around in digital space is. And we're going to save all the Cocos in Kronos Island.
Guys, holy shit. We did digitize us all after all.
Yeah. Now, you guys may have been noticing...
Sword Art Online walked so that
Sonic Forces could run!
Frontier could
Sonic Frontiers could run.
Yeah!
Now, listen, folks, we understand we haven't done episodes of the Black Files or Wrestle Rewind for the last couple weeks. Namely, we've been trying to work out the hardware issues. I would like to try this coming week for us to do the Black Files and Wrestle Rewind. I cannot make a guarantee it'll work, but if you folks would be kind enough to join us on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern and Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern on both YouTube and Kick for our programs, as Jose Casabona comes in for Wrestle Rewind, giving us his reviews on 3 of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today.
WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact.
As on my program, The Black Files, we usually delve into the darker side of nerd and geek culture. If it weren't for the fact that this stuff was going on with New Year's Eve and with the problems with the computer, we probably would have done an episode of The Black Files about this whole AI problem with GROK. But we figured now's as good a time as any.
Even the name sounds evil. GROK.
It comes from some science fiction book that Elon Musk never really read.
Dude, the fucking servant of Frankenstein. GROK! Pull the lever!
Again, I'm really happy that Elon Musk hasn't touched anything related to the Emperor's New Groove.
You know what GROK looks like now, though?
Yeah.
His hand is probably looking like the deformed hand from that guy from Scary Movie.
Oh, take the little hand.
Oh my god, please.
Wrong lever!
And of course, that would be on my program, The Harder Side of Nerd and Geek Culture, where you can request access every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time for The Black Files.
All right. And of course, tune into our main show, the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock, which is every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. Join me and my motley crew of nerds as we discuss the latest news and topics circulating in the world of nerd and geek culture. Whether it's a slow week, a busy week, or even a dead week, no matter how many fake awards nerds want to throw at AEW,
El presidente says that those awards are legitimate, ese.
Dear Lord, the guy's
Pendejo,
profile photo.
cabrón, tamales, chicharrones, something, revolvers, cockfighting with our penises,
I give up with this man.
Angel shows up with...
Cantinflas. I love Cantinflas, man. He was a fantastic comedian.
Angel shows up in a cockfight with his penis rigged with a flamethrower.
No, it's just a poncho and there's just something poking.
Oh, God.
You don't want to know what it is. I call it my gun and you're like, is that a euphemism?
And it's a gas-powered spike.
No,
Is that an old fucking photo of Abdalan Abukaran Ortiz?
Oh, my God.
Don't look at that. That is in my earlier days. I used to have a mustache.
So, folks, no matter what's going on every week, there's always something to talk about, and we'll be here to share with each and every one of you. Now, once again, we want to thank you all for tuning in. You guys have been fantastic, and we've been doing this for many years, working hard and staying strong to make
Your voice, our mission.
With that being said, Juan, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Folks, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of The Ravens Flock, hosted by Jose Casabona, Angel Mendes, Dragonfang Cosplay, Zeon Rose Cosplay, K-Storm Cosplay, and yours truly, Juan Arouse, as we bring you the latest news of the world of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between, working hard and staying strong, making your voice our mission. Join us as we go live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an inner flocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of our flagship show. Nerds all over the internet, we are The Ravens Flock, and Happy New Year.